Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. So today we are back for a yoga practice. This is gentle anti-aging yoga for flexibility and balance. And when it comes to aging, what happens is that most of the trouble starts with the pelvis, with joint flexibility, loss of range of motion. So we'll start by just sitting and grounding ourselves, breathing, setting our intention for this practice, just taking a few moments to breathe, allowing our mind and our body to come and our breath to come together. And we just set this practice and this intention. And with deliberate, focused intent, we'll start gently on our hands and knees, palms under our shoulders, knees under our hips, and then we'll gently extend one leg straight back. So what we are doing here, our whole body is engaged. In fact, even though the pose seems static, it is pretty gentle compared to a lot of advanced yoga poses. But if you see, what is it doing? Your arms, shoulders, back, core, your hips, pelvis, legs, feet, everything is engaged. Your body is trying to maintain balance. Your mind is focused on keeping this way. So both your body and mind are involved and engaged, which is great. Make sure you're breathing. And you can see this is a great way to improve your balance, flexibility, and strength. All three things that often get lost or start to erode as we age. Now we'll repeat the same on the other side. Depending on if you have any issues, you could feel a bit of discomfort on any of your joints. Feel free to change and adjust. Keep your knees locked and so that you can engage from your glutes, from your hips. Make sure you're breathing. Don't allow your body to go back, in the sense you don't allow your hips to open up towards the side. Make sure that you keep your hips stable, straight. Pay attention to your breath and pay attention, because your awareness will stay with your body. And then we'll come back to the other side and extend the leg back again. You could take a few minutes, a few moments to adjust, and at any point in the practice, if you feel that there's something off or you feel a bit of discomfort or something that just doesn't sit right, always feel free to pause, stop, change. You can always come back to it later. As long as you're in practice, check in with your breathing. Make sure you're breathing. Check in with your body. Make sure your body is engaged without any excessive discomfort or pain. And your mind. And every time your mind decides to wander, bring it back. Though I doubt with this kind of gentle, still engagement, it would wander, because you're busy trying to keep yourself in balance, in position. But even if it does, because as I've mentioned before, our mind is way more powerful than our body, you would gently bring it back. Always gently bring it back. We've done on the left side. Now, as you can see, I'm going back and repeating it on the other side. So the main idea here is that it doesn't always need difficult poses and putting your body in excessively uncomfortable positions to gain benefit. or to gain from your practice. You could be doing something very simple, which may appear simple, but as the longer you stay in the posture, you'll realize it's not so simple, because your whole body is engaged and your brain is busy trying to keep you there. So your mind and body are engaged. We'll sit back in Vajrasana, take a few breaths. Center ourselves, ground ourselves, come back to the intention that we set for our practice. Allow yourself to pay attention to your body. Check in with your body. How are you feeling? Check in. You just were in different poses. It's always a good idea to check in. Check in with your intention of improving flexibility and balance. And this kind of practice works miracles when it comes to anti-aging. When your body stays supple and flexible and strong and balanced, then age is just a number. Now we'll go back to our hands and knees, but as you noticed, I have brought myself to one side of the mat. My knees go back a bit and my hands go forward, and then one leg I'll take a gentle step forward into a lunge. Now again, another great posture to specifically target flexibility, balance and strength issues in both upper and lower body. Now even here, as you can see, your full body is engaged, your core is engaged, your arms, back, pelvis, leg, core, hips. So this is again a full body pose that as you hold, make sure you breathe. Make sure that as you breathe, pay attention to your body. Gently bring that leg back, and then we'll shift to the other side. Again, both my hands, both my knees are to one side, and then I'll take a lunge, a gentle one, forward with my other leg. Now, as I mentioned, most of age-related issues, they start with joints. Lack of range of motion starts to get affected. Your strength and your balance goes. So if, even irrespective of what age you are, if you're having any of these issues, if you have issues with flexibility, if you have issues with balance, or if you have range of motion issues in your joints, then I would highly suggest that you could give yoga a shot. You might be very pleasantly surprised. There is often a myth, a very mythical notion. So going ahead, now gently bring the leg back, sit back. And as you can see, it's been raining, it's pretty cloudy. And then we'll sit back, extend our hands forward in child's pose. So take these moments to breathe, to again check in with your body. Now these moments of pauses are I've placed them there so you have time to check in with your body, with your mind, with your breath, so that you're not just mindlessly doing something. The more aware you are, the better your practice and you will be. The practice, yoga, breathing, meditation, whatever it is that you are doing, the center of that is you. So it has to work for you. And these pauses are a great way to bring the attention back to yourself. The most important aspect in this practice, it's you. Okay, so now we'll go back. Again, the forward lunge. Also, if you have tightness in your hips, especially your hip flexors, which is pretty common since a lot of us sit for a very long time, you might have a bit of discomfort. Feel free to adjust. You can also reduce the stretch by pulling your hips a bit back, which is perfectly fine. And slowly you can build it up to there. Stay here. And as you breathe into the stretch, breathe into your body and bring your mind into your body. Especially if you have had any history of things like trauma of any kind, then you could think of yoga as a way to help you deal with things. And try it and see. Okay, we'll move on to the other side. And again, the forward gentle lunge. Ensuring that we breathe, ensuring that we check in with our body, and then bringing our mind back, if it's wandering anywhere, back to our practice, back to us. So as we're approaching the end of the practice, thank you very much for being here, for watching, for doing this practice. And whosoever is here, I'm so glad that you're here. And more than anything, if there's one simple thing I would like you to remember from this video, is that you are important. You matter. You deserve good health. You deserve peace. You deserve to be happy. And don't let anybody else tell you that you don't. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel.